3, 2, 1.
Why should my mother ask kids be in town? The answer is C. There is a reunion festival going on. Denmark has a commitment to 100% renewable energy by what year? The answer is D. 2050. In what year did the kidnapping of Edgardo Mortara book get published? The answer is C. 2014. Which of the following active pools of carbon is the largest on Earth and contributes the most to carbon cycling? The answer is D. The oceans. How many death sentences were rejected in the period 1995–1996? The answer is A. 309. How many species of fungi were recorded in Egypt? The answer is D. 627. How do you run a nickel coverage in football? How would you do this? The answer is A. Play with 5 linebackers on defense. Which event occurs every day? The answer is B. Sun rising and setting. Is the parking garage for the campus free? The answer is C. It's paid. When cooking meatballs in the oven, how would you do this? The answer is A. Place them in the oven at 375 F for 20 minutes. How do you keep a tattoo on your skin? How would you do this? The answer is A. Clean it daily. It's permanent. In what year was there a failed Michigan constitutional amendment to allow the death penalty? The answer is A. 2004. What may happen before eating very little food? The answer is B. May start a diet. A man is seated in a chair. 2 women are spreading wax onto his legs. What happens next? The answer is D. Then rip the wax off, removing the hair. What is emitted by atoms that have been excited by thermal excitation, electron collision, or collisions with photons of exactly the right frequency? The answer is B. Light. To improve the shape of an unfit butt, how would you do this? The answer is A. Make sure to do extra stretches to the muscles. Which of the following lasers utilizes transitions that involve the energy levels of free atoms? The answer is D. Gas laser. Which amendment of the United States Bill of Rights protects the individual from unreasonable search and seizures? The answer is C. 4th. In what year was the hierarchy of Latria, Hyperdulia, and Dulia established? The answer is C. 787. What will the sales of the pretty things be going towards? The answer is B, to donate to a charity. Sphenodontia wedge tooth arose in the Mesozoic era and includes only one of what? The answer is B, living genus. What does HAN mean in instant messaging language? The answer is D, have a nice day. Which mineral do Native Americans use to decorate items? The answer is C, turquoise. How many Pulitzer Prize laureates attended the Medill School of Journalism? The answer is D, 38. How would have DJ gotten over it? The answer is C, therapy. When did Henry Roman II invade England? The answer is D, 1171. What absurd number of substitutions had some international teams been making in friendlies before 2004? The answer is A, 11. What may be the reason for their trip? The answer is C, it was cheap and fun to go to. Which of the following is the best source of objective information about a prospective employer that is publicly traded? The answer is D, 10-K filings with the SEC. Blender, how would you do this? The answer is A, makes cakes. Desalinating water from the what deals with removing salt? The answer is C, oceanic liquids. What is the result when two monosaccharides are bound together? The answer is C, disaccharide. What may be the reason for Sonic being in the hospital? The answer is A, he is sick. Which sci-fi classic does the character Eric Foreman from that 70s show name as his favorite movie? The answer is A, Star Wars. What was the death year of John Lawton? The answer is C, 1742. Steam consists of what common and essential element in its gaseous phase? The answer is A, water. What was the last word of Alexander Graham Bell? The answer is C, no. In what year had Universal previously made a version of Showboat? The answer is C, 1929. When did Carl Buller earn a doctorate in psychology? The answer is C, 1928. Which movie contains this quote? Why anyone would want to be an orphan is beyond me. The answer is B, Annie. When did American military involvement ramp up in China? The answer is D, 1964. Which of these terms has Sarah Palin used to describe herself? The answer is C, fiscal conservative. When did David Coverdale form the band Rainbow? The answer is A, 1975. On what date was Canadian actor Kiefer Sutherland born? The answer is C, December 21, 1966. A person is getting their legs waxed on a table. They rub some lotion onto their legs after they. What happens next? The answer is C, show their clean waxed legs. What may be the reason I need the car? The answer is B, to get stuff for my trip home. How do you screen a call? How would you do this? The answer is A, look at the caller ID before answering. One is considering making cookies and is unconcerned about allergies. How would you do this? The answer is A, one should use chocolate. The area the museum occupies dates back to when? The answer is C, 1065. Columbia Pictures has been owned by Sony since what year?